Hello everyone. Today is 7th of July, and today we had our weekly expiry. So first of all, market was quite boring. Then it came down, and then again it went up. So we discussed even yesterday that if you can see that almost like flat, and then this down move, okay, and then the up move. So even in BankNifty also, if you see that there was some up move, okay, but then again this down move and then the up move. So why it all happened, let's discuss it, and also let's discuss how I predicted the down move and how we took the advantage of doubling our investment. So let's first go through our end of the day data, and let's see what we are expecting tomorrow. So again, futures long positions have been added. Okay, not much, but yeah, have been added. So this is now the next thing to which is concerning is, though futures long positions have not been added, I mean much of the positions have not been added, very little, but futures short positions have been closed. Okay, so that's a quite of amount which has been closed. So future short positions are being closed for the consecutive past 2 to 3 days. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen. So this could be done to fool the retail traders or to give hope to the retail traders. Okay, so let's see. Talking about the call shorts and the put shorts also, we see that today was expired, so most of the call shorts and the put shorts have been closed, which expired today. But overall the data also here, what remains, it shows that more put shorts are there, and those put shorts are hedged, and also the call shorts are hedged. But also let's look into the option chain to figure out whether the call side or the put sides, whichever is looking stronger. So if we go to the option chain, so let me view my Excel sheet where I noted down in lakhs. So it helps me to figure out, as I've already told you, that it helps me to figure out easily, like the difference. So talking about the put shorts, so there has been, okay, now let's go to the next week. So this is 7th of July, so let's go to 14th of July. So yeah, talking about 16,100. Okay, so 16,100, if you see on the put side, a lot of positions have been added today. Okay, so let me tell you, overall there are 19.9 lakhs contracts, but today itself 19 lakhs contracts have been added today. So all those positions at 16,100 on the put side, all have been added today itself. Now let's go down a little bit. 15,900. Let's look at 15,900 next, or let's look at 16,000. So the next level is 16,000. At 16,000 on the on the put side, we have total 25.2 lakhs contracts, out of which 17.4 lakhs contracts have been added today. And the next level is 15,900. So where we see that 28.6 lakhs contracts are there overall, and today 19.8 lakhs contracts have been added today. So huge put shorts, as we can see. But one thing to note is that also at 16,100 on the call side, we have 18.8 lakhs contracts, out of which 11 lakhs contracts have been added today. So 16,100, and then at 16,200 we have 27.8 lakhs contracts, out of which 12.1 lakhs contracts have been added today, and 16,300, 21.2 lakhs contracts, out of which 13.7 lakhs contracts have been added today. So 16,100 there might be some consolidation going on. So even today, as you saw that we discussed in the earlier videos, that some consolidation might be going on. But overall, let's look at in the 1-day chart. So as we discussed that for today, if Nifty was opening below this level 16,184, then going 16,200 and above, we would be doing call shorts. And as you can see, this I did not cross this level. So the next thing is that if this level is broken, 16,184, then the next level of resistance would be 16,459. So then it would be better if we go above 16,500 and take positional call short positions. Okay, so that would be the strategy, or you can go far below and do some put shorts, but I won't do it. Okay, but yeah, FIs are doing more put shorts these days. So let's see how long it continues. The question of continuing that would be the main thing. And also they are also selling, you see, almost the same amount sold by FIs and bought by DIs. So since they are selling for now, so I mean any time, any day, you can see that the scenario has changed. Okay, so it might change tomorrow also. So all you have to do is you have to think like the big players and think according to the data and think according to the fresh positions that are being made. As you have seen earlier also, whatever we decide during the live market hours, you see that is getting reflected in the end of the day data analysis. So why is it so? Because I mean, most of these end of the day data analysis, the positions that we discuss are mostly made in Nifty and BankNifty. If you are basically analyzing these two during the intraday, you obviously can notice that what positions are being built up, and so that's why that should also get reflected in the end of the day data. Simple as that. Okay, but the difficult part is identifying exactly what is happening. Okay, sometimes you see that the OI is getting on the put side is getting built up, but market went down. You thought that they were put shorts, but actually they were put buyings. Okay, so we have identified those many times in the past, as you have seen. And yes, now talking about one more thing, the gap up. So as I told you yesterday that if you go and check yesterday's video, I told you that I was expecting some more up move yesterday because of the scores got up to 70 to 80 points. So further up move was expected during the intraday, but since it did not come, so I was expecting some gap up today. And as you can see, both Nifty and BankNifty, there was a little bit of gap up. So yeah, but there was a gap up. Okay, so the gap up was predicted yesterday, and not only that, this up move was predicted during the intraday. If you go and look at my this analysis, okay, so if you just go and look at yesterday's post, whatever I have done during the intraday, I have clearly told that the scores are increasing. Okay, so it's not like after the market hours I see and tell. So I just tell what is exactly happening during the intraday when the market is open. So that being said, so here the main thing that you can do, again, as I'm telling you, that go if this level crosses, then go above 16,500 and above and do positional call shorts. Nothing you can do apart from that. But if a lot of put shorts are going on, then you can also do put shorts, but I would stick to my rule. So yeah, and we talked about BankNifty yesterday. That is, if BankNifty opened lower than this level, 34,487, then we would have done call shorts above it. But since it crossed this level, I also told if it crosses this level, then we would go at 35,100 or above to do call shorts. And you see BankNifty did not cross that level. So these levels I have already shown you several times in the past, and they work very nicely. Okay, so that's the main strategy. If this level also crosses, then I mean, if you're taking positional call shorts, I would suggest going above 36,000. Okay, because The next level is at 35,627, which won't be very far away. If a huge move comes, then it will be blown out. And if you want to be very very safe, then you can go about 36,490. So that means 36,500 and above, and take some positional call shots. So, and here you can see that why I'm saying 36,000, because as you can see from the past few data, that the highs that were made were near to 36,000 here. Okay, so that for that reason. But yes, nothing is for sure in the stock market, anything can happen. So better if we go above this level and take call short positions. Okay, and also you can, if you want to do put charts, please do hedge them, and you can go below this level 34,500 and or somewhere around 34,000 and do put charts, but please don't forget to hedge. And yeah, now that being said, okay, let's go to the option chain. We discussed Nifty and the positions. So in Nifty, call shots, yeah, looking very powerful. So sorry, not call shots, put shots. So we need to be a little bit careful. Now let's also talk about BankNifty. So for BankNifty, if we see, then we see that at 35,000, which is at the money. So at 35,000 on the call side, we have 10.4 lakhs contracts, out of which 5.8 lakhs contracts have been built today. So more than half of the positions. And on the put side, we have 5.5 lakhs contracts, out of which 5.1 lakhs contracts have been added today. So yeah, BankNifty call side is looking a little bit, but not much data to conclude. Okay, so in BankNifty, so at 35,500 on the call side, you have 35,500 I'm talking about. So here 35,500 on the call side, you have 6.1 lakhs contracts have been added today, out of which overall there are 10 lakhs contracts. And if you go down below 34,500, there are some significant amount of positions like 8.6 lakhs contracts, out of which 7.6 lakhs contracts have been added today. So almost, as you can very well see, that almost almost all the amount has been, all the contracts have been added today. Most of the contracts have been added today. So yes, BankNifty not very sure. Both sides are have the same weightage. So we have to wait and see. But Nifty put side looking very strong. So that being said, so let's now go to see how our we discussed this. Now how our sectors performed. So if you see, every sector performed except FMCG, but not that bad also. So yesterday also every sector performed well, today also. So I don't know what's happening. So time will tell. And the top performers today are Hindalco, Titan, Tata Steel. Have I refreshed this page? Let me just check. Okay, yeah, Hindalco, Titan, Tata Steel, JSW. So steel companies are all of a sudden they are performing well. And let's come down and see. Reliance is continuously not performing well. We have to keep that in mind. Bajaj Finance, yesterday it performed well, but today it's down. Bharti Airtel, Cipla, Dr. Reddy, Nestle. So Cipla is also not performing well for quite a few days. So and every banking sector, everyone performed well today. And advance to decline ratio, you can see. Advance is there. The graph is also advancing. So overall everything is looking good, but I don't know if this is just to give hope to the retail traders and then take them down. So only time will tell. Okay, so yeah, now let's discuss what happened during the market hours today. So in the morning, let's go to the 15 minutes chart. As I already told you that there might be some gap up, or Nifty and Bank Nifty might move higher yesterday. So yeah, So the gap up was predicted, and now in the morning you see the scores were decreasing at the beginning, and for Bank Nifty also the scores were decreasing and there was some fall. Okay, and here, so even in bank, so that was for Nifty, and even for Bank Nifty also some fall was there, but we were expecting some more fall because of the score, but it did not happen. And then again suddenly the score, as you can see, jumped and became positive. So even let's note down the time when it became positive. So here as 10:25, so from -52 when it's increasing to -10, you can very well say that the scores are increasing. Okay, but if you are waiting for the positive, so even in 10:22 we got to know that it's becoming positive, and again then slightly down, and then 10:30 you could be very well sure that yeah, the scores have recovered. 10:30, so let's look at 10:30. So this is the candle, 9:45, 10. Okay, so 10 to 10:15, then 10:15 to 10:30, and after this also the scores were going positive, and so this up move, and then again almost flat, and then again increased. Okay, so let's see how the scores were performing during that time. You see the scores here from 10:30, where did, yeah, 10:30 the scores increased. Here also in Bank Nifty the scores increased. Okay, so and then because the market was flat, scores were also flat, and since it was a boring market, so going up and down, so again here before 12 also you can see that Bank Nifty got positive. Again let's look at here, again here also before 12 you can see at around 12 things got positive. So let's look at the chart. So 12 here things got positive, and then you can see the up move again, and then at this time, okay, so this time, so this is the 145 candle. So this is where the main part of today was that even I tweeted that you see that during these expiry days, these moves, if you can capture at the end, then it could give you a very nice profit. Why? Because premiums are very low and they easily get doubled and more than double. So if you go and read this, that is let's see, yeah, 148. So this is 148. Okay, so score is increasing and score are decreasing. So in the morning both scores increasing, decreasing, as I just showed you, and so market also was going zigzag. Then at 148 I told that 16,100, if you have noticed, a huge amount of push shorts were there, and our indicators identified that many retail traders were there. Okay, so as it can identify between the big players and the retail traders, so that was a signal that their stop loss would be hunted. Okay, and I said this at 148. So if you go and check at 148, so this is the 145 candle. So 16,100 put side, the premium was going at around 15 to 17 rupees during the time I told. If you can go and check. Okay, so that time if you have bought it, even if you have bought it for 20 or 25 rupees, it went up to I think more than 55 rupees ultimately. Okay, and then even I told to close like so also on the call side, 16,100 on the call side, the premium was between 35 to 40 rupees, and it went down to 11 rupees. Okay, so that's how you can, I mean, hugely benefit within a span of just 30 minutes. Okay, so 148 I told that, and then it went down, and then again it went down, and by 2:15 everything was done. And you can very well see that these you can read this I mean the timestamp is also there. So one might tell that okay, you are basically lying to us and whatever. So I mean, sorry, yeah. So one might tell that yeah, you can fake these screenshots and whatever. So for them, I cannot fake the Twitter post and the time at which I posted on Twitter. Okay, so that proves that I'm not fake. Okay, and if you even want these Telegram messages, if you want to see Telegram, I can even show you that. Okay, so I mean, I'm not faking it, I'm not faking anything. And yes, so that's how we took the advantage. And the members who have taken my idea, so they must have made 100%, more than 100% ROI. So I have given you many live examples and proofs how my analysis works and how these indicators work. And even as I told you that these expiry days gives a very nice opportunity. If you want to see, just go to 30th June and check this tweet. Okay, so Nifty was going above 15,800 and at the last moment. Okay, and BankNifty was going above 35,500. And then I told that yes, though it's going above, since call shots were done, it would come down. Okay, and premium was more than 50 points, almost 45 to 50 points in Nifty, I remember. And in BankNifty also there was a very high premium. And so just in a span of 30 minutes to 1 hour, all the premium just went down to zero. Okay, so that's how you can very well, if you basically get the correct direction, you can get the correct direction during these last minutes or last 2 hours or last 3 hours on the expiry day. So it's a huge opportunity. Like even if you see that here, I clearly told that put side stop loss hunting is being done. Okay, 1:48 p.m. and then you can take the advantage by doing call shots or put buy. I clearly told. So those who want to go safe can do call shots. Okay, and here I can so 2:02 p.m. I told that a very nice opportunity to eat premium as well as to double your investment. So 2:02 p.m. even if you have taken the put buying positions, then also you would have seen that it was almost around 20 to 24 rupees, and then it went up to more than 55 rupees. So yes, you can do it if you have the ability to mark or analyze the correct direction according to data. Okay, data points, not just what you feel. So why am I saying according to data points? If you just go and see here, so this is Nifty, and here you can see that this is 207. So before that, from before that, you can see the scores were in a decreasing mode here. Okay, so here at the here you saw that there was a gap, and this was at around 1342. Okay, and then from there you can see that the scores are decreasing. So that's how basically we got to know. Okay, even in BankNifty also, if you come and see, let's see in BankNifty. So this is 1327. So 1342, 1327, 1343, and then after that you see the scores were sharply decreasing, fully in a decreasing mode. And then also we did not stay for that. I knew that since calls put shots have been done today at 16,100, it would reverse. So I mean here now close to 2:11 p.m. I told that now close. Okay, so even I told them to close, because why? Again, during I know from the morning, and also you see this gap. So you see here 219, or even at here 215, or before that there was some gap created, and you can very well see, like even you can 14:22. So 2:22 p.m. also you could very well see that Nifty will jump up again, and same kind of thing happened in BankNifty also. So the same kind. So the upward movement was also predicted. So if you could have taken both the advantage of down move and up move, then I mean you would have been like doubling and then again doubling. So but let's not do that. So I mean if you do that, it builds up your, you might be right, but what happens is that it builds up your confidence and then you become overconfident and then you make a huge mistake. So one move you have doubled your investment, that's it, you must be happy with that. Okay, so forget about what's next. Every day there is an opportunity, so we'll see tomorrow. So that's the thing about today. So market was boring from the morning, but the down move we captured it very nicely. And every Thursday we do these I mean the last movement we try to capture it with very nice premium, and so nice opportunity to make a huge profit within just 30 minutes to 1 hour, maybe even extend to 2 hours. But yes, a nice opportunity comes every Thursday. Why? Let me tell you. This comes because many retail traders come on these days. They come and they think that they are very clever, and they would eat the premium by doing call shots or put shots, and they would just be profitable. So now once you basically try to figure out where they are, once you have figured it out and you see that many retail traders are there, at that point stop loss hunting will come, and that would be a very, very nice advantage. So almost on the expiry day, the stop loss hunting, you must understand how it's done. Like whatever be the price, it will go at least twice or thrice, so that they force the retail traders to close their positions. Okay, so that's how everything is done, and you should understand that very well, the game, how it's played, and so that you can stay and earn and learn in this market and not thrown away. So yeah, that's it for today. So we'll see tomorrow. I've told you what the plan is, and yeah, we'll identify the fresh positions, and I'll try to notify you on Twitter also. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter, you can do that. So keep learning, keep watching. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.